Even at the half, and then they come out, I think it was like a 13-4 run, and you guys are never really able to claw back into it after that.
No, like offensively, the credit goes to Southern New Hampshire. They ran a great offense. They were great in transition. They spread us out. They went inside out, and the freshman Cardarelli we tried to recruit him last year, and I wish he had a white jersey on today. Man, he's a good player. So I think today. Obviously our defense wasn't good, our rebounding, and we didn't take care of the ball. So if you do those three things poorly, you're not going to come out on top. But I think Southern New Hampshire, they just beat St. A's up there in a huge game, and they're a good basketball team. But obviously we didn't play, our kind of basketball. We came out and had 3 straight dunks by a kid that I inserted into the starting lineup, and we never fed off that. And then the second half, we didn't quit, and we played the entire 40 minutes, but we were just we were outplayed today in a lot of facets of the game, and the credit goes to Southern New Hampshire.
Second half begins. You don't hit your shots. Was it something they were doing defensively, or we just didn't hit our shots? We got the looks we wanted, but we didn't hit them.
I think a little bit of both, but it was more, about our defense and our lack of rebounding. In the first half, I think we made 6. Matt had 5 threes in the first half. We were getting good looks, and but I think it came down to us not being able to stop them, not being able to get key rebounds, and they're a run team. Historically, they've always been a team that gets out and runs, and they made big runs on us, and we were a little bit depleted, and injured and banged up, but that's part of college basketball, and but I think at the end of the day, Southern New Hampshire just beat us today, and I can't be totally upset with our team, although we didn't play well. I was thoroughly impressed with Southern New Hampshire.
Still very, very early, but 2 losses in a row. How important is these games you have left before the break? To kind of straighten things out and get you guys back going.
I think the practices are more important now than the games. We got to straighten it out in practice, and we're a little bit like without Romeo. We've been playing all year without Romeo, a starting forward, and Darryl Ward, a starting center. So we've been playing without 2 starters the entire. But so it's coming out now that we're smaller and not as deep as we anticipated being. So once we got Darryl back today, and hopefully we'll get Romeo back, but we need to just play a little bit bigger, and our guards have been playing great other than today. So I think it's just a combination of us having good practices, and you win one game, and we've won a lot of games in a row here in my tenure, but we need to start now with that one game. So it seemed like Providence was a long time ago, but we were going toe-to-toe with Big East teams. But the Northeast 10, like I said, we were picked 1, but the entire conference is so balanced. I don't know what these guys were picked, but it wasn't high, and they're 2-1, and a very good basketball team when they make shots like they did and space us out. So
how important practice is. What's the thing you work on in practice that has got to change?
I don't know. I just think we need to defend and rebound. Those 2 things. That's always been the core here. And we turned them over early. They had 11 turnovers in the first half. Our press had them going. But then when you don't stop, and we're just not stopping individually. They made some really good offensive moves, and but if we don't stop individually, we need other guys to come and step up and take a charge or block a shot, and we're not getting that. We're getting like 1 defensive effort where we should be getting 2 and 3, and so I think our defense and rebound. If we defend and rebound, we're going to score. We just have guys. We've scored over 100 points, but we have to solidify our defense.